Class of 2019, today you will swell the ranks of QCC alums by nearly 1,500. We hope you take pride in your new stature, and we encourage you to keep in touch. It's always great to stand up here and look at all of you with the smiles on your face. And I want to congratulate you on achieving this milestone in your life journey. This journey might have begun with the hopes and dreams of a better future for you or for your family, or maybe with a desire to gain knowledge and skills that will help you succeed, open doors for new opportunities, or maybe it was the encouragement of family and friends that led you to embark on this journey, and maybe it was a gentle push from a parent or two. For many of you, this has not been an easy journey. Some of you are single parents, working adults, who work to support family. You juggle a hectic schedule while you try to keep up with your classes. Many of you have faced hunger or homelessness while still striving to get your education. Others of you, like me, are immigrants or first-generation college students who might at times wonder if you belonged in college or if you would be able to succeed. But you did it. You have faced many obstacles, but your determination and resilience, along with the support of your friends and family, has brought you here today. I am always amazed by the grit and determination of our community college students. I am amazed by you, by what you have endured to get here today, and by what you accomplish every single day of your life. It has been an uphill battle for some of you, but you have reached the mountaintop. But I say unto you, don't stop here. There are many more mountaintops to conquer. Today we live in a world dominated by divisive discourse, by violence, hatred, inequality, and filled with uncertainty and challenges. But I know that each and every one of you is up to the challenge. I am confident that you will succeed and that you will transform this world. Continue to believe in yourself and believe in your dreams. Be brave and courageous. And as Stephanie said, be fierce. Look back on what you have accomplished and take strength of it. Be proud of all that you have done. Bring the same grit and determination that got you through to this degree and to this point to what waits ahead of you. And I am confident that you will be successful. Don't let anyone ever deter you from your dreams or stand in your way. Dare to dream and dream big. Keep striving to better yourself and to transform our world into a better place. In spite of the challenges of today, I believe the future is bright because you are our future. Enjoy the celebration, the pride and the smiles of your friends and family, and the feeling of accomplishment you feel today. You have earned it, but don't stop here. Don't stop climbing. Don't stop learning. And don't stop striving for a better future. Our mascot, the Wyvern, is a mythical guardian of the community, and you, our graduates, will go to be the guardians of our community and of our world. Today, more than ever, our world needs more Wyverns. Go and change the world. Go Wyverns. And now it takes me great pleasure to introduce today's guest speaker, Ms. AiVi Nguyen. When we asked the student body who they wanted in a graduation speaker, many of you said, we want someone like us, someone from the community, someone who wasn't handed things, but who had to struggle and was able to succeed and accomplish a lot, someone who could and would inspire us. And the first name that came to my mind was AiVi. Ms. Nguyen is a trial attorney focused on complex business disputes. She is a partner of Bowditch and Dewey, a prestigious law firm that has been serving Worcester for over a century. She joined Bowditch in 2009 after graduating from the University of Pennsylvania and Boston College Law School. AiVi is not your typical law firm partner or business litigator. She is a young woman of color. She is the child of Vietnamese refugees who escaped Vietnam with no money, no skills, and no English. She grew up on welfare and in Section 8 housing projects in Worcester, like Great Brook Valley and Upland Gardens. AiVi has been working since she was 15 years old, and since then, she has paid for everything she needed by herself. AiVi was the first in her family to go to college, which she paid for on her own. She is the first in her family to own a house, which she paid for on her own. Because AiVi grew up having to work hard and never having anything handed to her, she excelled as a lawyer and quickly became a leader at her firm and in the community. She was elected into Bowditch Partnership in 2016 when she was just 31 years old, becoming the youngest in the firm's history. AiVi has been the recipient of many awards and recognition in the city, including the Inspirational Woman of Worcester's Award, the Worcester Business Journal's Outstanding Women in Business Award, the YWCA of Central Massachusetts Catherine F. Erskine Award in the category of Business and Law, and in 2015, she was a member of the 40 Under 40 class, an honor given by the Worcester Business Journal. AiVi has dedicated her life to helping others get access to opportunity to help them break the cycle of poverty. She is the chair of the board of directors of the United Way of Central Massachusetts, where I am proud to serve with her. And she is the vice chair of the Diversity and Inclusion Advisory Committee for the City of Worcester. She is also on the board for the Edward M. Kennedy Community Health Center. And from 2010 until 2016, she was a trustee of Quinsigamond Community College. Please join me in welcoming Ms. AiVi Nguyen.
So it's a huge honor for me to be standing here today, able to speak to Quinsigamond Community College's class of 2019. When I look at you, I see Worcester's backbone. I see our future. I see my future colleagues. You are our future business leaders, leaders in healthcare, education, manufacturing, technology, law enforcement, and government. Dr. Pedraja, the administration, faculty, board of trustees, and I are so very proud of you. But there's a little bit of a disconnect that I'd like to talk to you about. In the past couple weeks, when people found out that I would be the commencement speaker for QCC, some people said to me, "Oh, I wish I knew. I would have, told my son, daughter, husband, neighbor who's graduating, and maybe they would have decided to walk at commencement." And I'd say, why wouldn't they walk at commencement? And the response was always something similar. It was, well, they're a little embarrassed because it's community college. And I do like this look. Like, embarrassed about what? Embarrassed that they got a top-notch education, will be able to ease into the workforce and not be saddled by a ton of debt? Like, what am I missing, right? The graduates who sat today out because they're embarrassed are letting other people tell their story. We each have our own unique story. There are so many things in our lives that happen to us that we cannot control. But the one thing that we can always control is how we tell our story. I'm gonna give you like a simple example. So I recently started running again after a year away from injury. And it's been hard, but like in the past 2 or 3 weeks, I've been able to consistently run 3 miles without stopping. I'm proud of myself, right? But when it first started happening and I talked about it, I'd present it as like, oh yeah, I went for a run today, but it wasn't far, it was just 3 miles. And I didn't go fast, like turtles were running by me, right? I did it, I presented it that way because I was embarrassed to be proud. I was scared that people would judge me for being proud of something that maybe they didn't think was such a big deal, even though it was a really big deal for me. First of all, nobody's judging you. Second of all, if they are, that's a them problem, not a you problem, right? And third, running 3 miles, whoa, see, I got excited. Running 3 miles without stopping is actually not that easy, right? And I worked really hard. So just because other people run marathons doesn't mean I can't be proud of my 3 miles. I gave myself permission to be proud, and I changed the way I talk about that accomplishment. I can run 3 miles without stopping. When Dr. Pedraja was introducing me, he said some things about me that I used to be so embarrassed about. I never wanted people to know that like I grew up in the projects and that we were poor and my parents don't speak English, because I was scared of being judged. But like my 3 miles, nobody was judging me. And if they were nobodies, right? They were nobodies. So for me to let a nobody tell my story, it prevented me from feeling proud about how far I've come. And you know something? If Dr. Pedraja didn't add in those things that were embarrassing, my story would be really boring, right? He would have said, this is AiVi Nguyen, she's a lawyer at this law firm, she went to this college, graduated from this law school, and won these awards. And you would have all looked at him like, cool story, bro. Like, it's all that extra stuff, right? It's that stuff that I used to be embarrassed about that make me interesting, that make my story unique. Something I've learned that I just want all of you to understand. We are not defined by our challenges or the circumstances in our lives that we can't control. We are defined by how we respond to those challenges and circumstances. Once I learned that, I changed the way I tell my story. I'm the daughter of uneducated Vietnamese refugees who came to this country not able to speak English and with no money. I grew up in extreme poverty, supported by welfare, surrounded by drugs and violence. I know what it's like to be cold, hungry, afraid, hopeless. Society wrote me off as just another raggedy Vietnamese kid in the hood with no voice. I ignored society. I worked twice as hard as everyone else. Today, I'm a partner at the most prestigious law firm in Worcester. Thank you. Today, I am a community leader whose voice is valued. Society does not write me off anymore. Thank you. I'm proud of every part of that story, and that the story wouldn't exist without that beginning part. We each have our own unique story. You graduating from QCC today, it's forever going to be one of the best parts of your story. Because in order for you to be here today, you had to overcome tremendous challenges. Be proud of those challenges and own your story. Proudly say to people, I'm an immigrant who didn't know how to speak English when I came to this country. I'm going to show you that success comes in all different accents. I'm a graduate of QCC's class of 2019. You say to them, I'm a single mother. I work 2 jobs and put myself through school because my kids are going to know what independence looks like. I'm a graduate of QCC's class of 2019. I was deployed overseas, and the transition back to civilian life is a struggle for me, but I deserve to taste the freedom that I fought so bravely to protect. I'm a graduate of QCC's class of 2019. I was bounced around the foster care system all my life. I vow to grow roots where I can flourish. I'm a graduate of QCC's class of 2019. I've suffered unspeakable tragedy and loss. I get out of bed every day because I refuse to let the darkness swallow me up. I'm a graduate of QCC's class of 2019. I've made some bad decisions in the past that I deeply regret. I'm here to prove that people can and do change for the better. I'm a graduate of QCC's class of 2019. I'm smart enough to know that you can get a top-notch education, ease into the workforce, and not be saddled by a ton of debt. I'm a graduate of QCC's class of 2019. You are our future. I know it. They know it. We just want to be sure that you know it. So own your stories. Be proud of your stories. I'm AiVi Nguyen. I once was just another raggedy poor kid from the hood with no voice. Now when I speak, everybody listens. And I can run 3 miles without stopping. Congratulations, class of 2019. It has been a privilege for me to be a small part of your story.
Stay standing. We're going to be very impressed. Thank you, AiVi. It's always a pleasure to know you and to have you here with us today. That was an excellent story, and I know it's a story that many of our students share. And I hope you're inspired. I hope you listen closely. Don't be embarrassed. You're amazing. Believe in yourself. Yeah, give yourself a hand. You've accomplished a great thing. And one day you're going to add your story to one of our commencements as well. I know it. The college has established a tradition of honoring worthy retiring professors with the title of Professor Emeritus. To receive this honor, one must have achieved the rank of full professor, served many years as a full-time member of the Quinsigamond faculty, and be deemed worthy of being acknowledged for excellence in teaching and for personifying the mission of the college in the community. This year, we'll bestow this honor on 7 retiring professors, 4 of which are here with us today, and 1 retiring administrator. To assist me in presenting the Emerita medallions is Interim Vice President of Academic Affairs, Nancy Schoenfeld. Professor Deborah Coleman, please come forward. It is my pleasure to confer upon you the title of Professor Emerita of Surgical Technology in recognition of your 20 years of excellence in teaching and service to Quinsigamond Community College. Congratulations. Professor Paula Moreau, please come forward. It is my pleasure to confer upon you the title of Professor Emerita of Nurse Education in recognition of your 21 years of excellence in teaching and service to Quinsigamond Community College. Congratulations. Professor Ellen Banjo-Brosel, please come forward. It is my pleasure to confer upon you the title of Professor Emerita of Nurse Education in recognition of your 35 years of excellence in teaching and service to Quinsigamond Community College. Started very young. Congratulations.
Thank you.
She was just sharing with me that she was a student here too and graduated for a nursing program. So that goes to say, for all of those students, see what you can achieve. Professor Betsy Sweg, please come forward. It is my pleasure to confer upon you the title of Professor Emeriti of Developmental English in recognition of your 23 years of excellence in teaching and service to Quinsigamond Community College. Congratulations. Dean Leslie Horton, please come forward. It is my pleasure to confer upon you the title of Dean Emeriti in recognition of your many years of excellence in teaching and service and as an administrator at Quinsigamond Community College. Congratulations. I would like to acknowledge also, these medals indicate how highly respected you are by our students and your colleagues. Congratulations and my very best wishes to all of you, and my wishes for your happiness and health as you enter into retirement, although I suspect that we'll be seeing a few of you back. Your impact on this college and on the Worcester community will be long remembered. Congratulations. I also would like to acknowledge the presence of other distinguished professor and administrative emeriti in our audience today. Our emeriti are known for their dedication to our students, and they deserve special recognition. You will recognize them by their medals. Thank you all for joining us today. Now at this time, please join me in welcoming to the podium our board chair, Susan Mailman. Ms. Mailman has been trustee of the college since October 2015, and her dedication and commitment to the college as not only a trustee, but as a member of a foundation board is both commendable and greatly appreciated. Sue?
Thank you.
So are we lucky today? That is the best graduation speech I have ever heard in my life. Awesome. And I can't wait to call her boss later on tonight and tell her what a rock star she is. And a very quick shout out to my stepson, James, who's out there graduating today. You got to take your chance when you can, right, you guys? So thank you, President Pedraja. I get to speak about the 2019 Trustees Citizens Award. The award is going to Maddie Castile. She's not here with us tonight, and we're going to confer this honor in her in the fall, but I want you to hear about her because she's a past trustee, an amazing person in our community, and I want you to, this is someone you can emulate. She is a great friend of the college and a former trustee, Dr. Maddie Castile. She is the Commissioner of Health and Human Services for the City of Worcester. And in addition to her strong community-based leadership in the fight against drug addiction and homelessness, she is board certified in internal medicine, has been medical director to a large municipal EMS system, an ER attending physician, primary care physician, urgent care physician, and physician to an elderly outreach program. Dr. Castile, yeah, she's amazing. She was the founder, executive director, and medical director of the Latin American Health Alliance, a collaboration of diverse community groups dedicated to combating homelessness and drug addiction. She's the founder of the Hector Reyes House in Casa Reyes, a substance abuse treatment facility in Worcester for Hispanic males. Additionally, Dr. Castile opened Cafe Reyes. Please go there. The coffee is excellent on Shrewsbury Street. And it is an innovative jobs program in partnership with QCC in which residents at Hector Reyes House in Casa Reyes run this restaurant. We are happy to recognize Dr. Castile, and if you see her in the community, please congratulate her. She is at her son's wedding in Wisconsin this weekend. So, now this is the cool part you've all been waiting for. We are ready to transform you from students into graduates, and I invite the student marshals to begin to lead the students to the platform. They're getting ready. And as you begin to make your way to the stage, I will present the charge to the college. President Pedraja, please join me at the podium. By the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, as chairperson of the Board of Trustees, I herewith charge the president of the college to confer upon the candidates of the class of 2019 the certificate or degree for which you have satisfactorily completed all requirements.
President Pedraja, I now present to you candidates for certificates. If you would like to follow along in your program, the certificate programs are listed alphabetically. Dean Leslie Horton will present the graduates at the various certificate programs offered by the college. Go ahead.
Good afternoon. Accounting and Finance Certificate, Felicia Rebecca Martin. Jacqueline Orietta Santrum. Application Specialist Certificate, Elizabeth Anacona. Business Administration Certificate, Tracy No. Clerical Office Certificate, Michelle Lynn Boulay, High Honors. Computer Aided Design Certificate, Joseph John Monahan, Honors. Computer Forensic Certificate, Geraldine Giseli Rivera. Cybersecurity Certificate, Christian J. Bermudez, Honors. Direct Support Certificate, Patrick William Edward Buckland, Honors. Direct Support Certificate, Sharon V. Humphrey, Honors. Guadalupe Miranda. Early Childhood Certificate, Casey Lewis Collins, highest honors. Clerical Office and Law Enforcement, Itate Drahana. Early Childhood Certificate, Kelsey Nicole Mansfield. Direct Support Certificate, Groswan Precious Casey. Direct Support Certificate, Diana P. Cooper. Early Childhood Certificate, Birth to 8 years, Rudy A. Montoya, highest honors. Early Childhood Certificate, Birth to 8 years, Sandra Perez, highest honors. Thank you. Dion Quellen Boder Santos, highest honors. Energy Utility Technology Certificate, Frank James Dumas, honors. Nolan Mitchell Pond, high honors. Food Service Management Certificate, Kristen Marie Neyes. Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning Certificate, Joshua A. Araj, highest honors. Associate in Science, Business Administration Transfer, Hulda Liz Vega, highest honors. Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning Certificate, Sean Tafi Whitehurst. Help Desk Technician Certificate, Yaslin Mercedes Pena. Hospitality Management Certificate, Quarren Jalen Avery, honors. Human Services Certificate, Anne-Marie Laura Darling, high honors. Human Services Certificate, Kyoko Abaraki, highest honors. Human Services Certificate, Charles Edward Ketter, highest honors. Daniel Nee J. Laurier, Human Services Certificate. Karen Jeanette O'Rourke, Human Services Certificate, high honors. Jessica Ortiz, Human Services Certificate. Victor E. Carrasquillo Castro, Human Services Certificate. Joel Vaini Unga, Human Services Certificate. Christina Rodriguez, Law Enforcement Certificate, highest honors. Chrissia Elizabeth Flores Mejia, Medical Assisting Certificate. Ashley Marie Martinez, Medical Assisting Certificate. Tiffany Nicole Nance, Medical Assisting Certificate, highest honors. Crystal Ann M. Boisseau, Medical Office Certificate. Lindsay Margaret Broder, Medical Office Certificate, honors. Maribel Gonzalez, Medical Office Certificate. Linda Nguyen, Medical Office Certificate. Rita Ohanzian, Medical Office Certificate. Jonathan A. Landry, Network Associate Certificate, Network Technician Certificate, highest honors. Brian M. Charette, Network Technician Certificate, high honors. Alvaro de Jesus Garcia, Personal Computer Specialist Certificate. Nagham Tharyar Abdul Sattar, Pharmacy Technician Certificate, highest honors. Stella Kwamboka Karaka, Pharmacy Technician Certificate, honors. Alan Rose Riley, Pharmacy Technician Certificate, honors. Frances Rose Bennett, Phlebotomy EKG Technician Certificate, high honors. Mianua Kabasau, Human Services Certificate. Mohammed Alami Shantufi, Food Service Management Certificate, honors. Erica Lee Bashai, Phlebotomy EKG Technician Certificate, honors. Abigail Winifred Carr, Phlebotomy EKG Technician Certificate. Kishla Marie Carrasquillo, Phlebotomy EKG Technician Certificate, high honors. Sarah Gagne, Phlebotomy EKG Technician Certificate, high honors. Thank you. Rashida Sambatia Nikwala, Phlebotomy EKG Technician Certificate. Vanessa Julia Santana. Practical Nursing Certificate, Kimberly Abel. Abina Ajay, honors. Lillian Anna Akuk, high honors. Georgina Amwa Dankwa, highest honors. Mavis Antwi Ansante, high honors. Esther Asare, honors. Angelique Blash. Kennedy Davis Boma, honors. Felicia Bin, high honors. Etate Madron, law enforcement.
Alumni, already graduated 2017.
Well, congratulations. Okay. Ivy Lee Williston, food service management certificate, dietary management certificate, honors.
Alumni.
Christy Kea, practical nursing, high honors certificate. Regina Chakum, high honors. Noella Penn, practical nursing. Jill M. Cotter, honors. Anna L. I. Curiel, honors. Johanny De Jesus. Caitlin Dennison. Diana Ellen Derrick. Camille Diaz. Honors. Casey Denoise. Practical nursing certificate, phlebotomy, EKG technician certificate, honors. Stella Dua, high honors. Kayla Marie Encarnacion, honors. Caitlin Everett. Ashley Femino. Jessica Marie Fitzpatrick. Samantha Flanders, high honors. Gabriel Germain, honors. Jillian Gadboot, highest honors. Prince Borma Gopi. Kayla Guadamar. Krista Marie Jessavicius. Mary Kamami, high honors. Edwin Kithinji. Okay. Martha Kowalska, honors. Rubimar Ramos, business administration certificate. Tori Landry, practical nursing certificate, highest honors. Hannah Tadlo Lazo, high honors. Francis Montanez, high honors. Patrick Moriarty. Marianne Mosejuk, honors. Diane Magwani, honors. Luca Magwani. Patricia Wanjiku Mwaniki, honors. Anne Dong-ul, high honors. Tiffany Victoria Neves. Tara A. O'Brien. Oops, sorry. Thank you. Matilda Odura. Lydia Ofasuare, honors. Mildred Ogwang, honors. Catherine O'Toole. Jordana Elisa Panarelli, high honors. Jennifer Ruth Walters, Associate in Arts, General Studies, Practical Nursing Certificate, highest honors. Daniela C. Porex. Christina Raymond, high honors. Sheila Sanchez, honors. Michaela Sabuk. Rachel Taylor, honors. Patricia Walls. Ashlyn Woodcock. Tania Iris Montanez, Public Health Certificate. Surgical Technology Certificate, Abigail Troy, highest honors. Technician in Applied Behavior Analysis Certificate, Eileen Catherine Bowden, highest honors. Unix System Administrator Certificate, Christelle Nono Tigan, highest honors. Clovis Anthony Heslop, Web Application Certificate. Technician in Applied Behavioral Analysis Certificate, Shamikia Marie Pearson. Practical Nursing Certificate, Job Raphael. Congratulations.